Hi everybody, welcome to the Baker Airguns Quick Look. I'm Donnie Reed, and today we're going to have a look at the Brocock Concept Lite. The new Brocock Concept Lite is a really cool new airgun, and it has a lot going for it. It has a new chassis design that sports 3 removable Picatinny rails, basically a 1913 Picatinny rail style, and they're right where you'd want them. I'm constantly adding rails to guns, and both for myself and for customers. Typically people like a bipod or a light or other accessories, and if you get a gun with no rails, you have to put them on. In this case, they give you the 3 rails and you can take them off. They're easily removable, so if you don't want them, take them off. If you want one, leave the one you want. The choices are yours and unlimited. Now, I can't overstate how much I like this feature. This is a big deal to me. This new chassis design goes all the way to the end of the breech. This is all one piece, and the rail sections remove right from the chassis itself. Just like the name would have you believe, this is a light gun. It weighs in at 6.5 pounds naked and fully collapsed. It has an AR-15 adjustable buttstock. Fully collapsed, this gun is only 32 inches long. Now, what's even more is that the Brocock Concept Lite feels more like an AR-15, to me at least, than any other gun that tries to mimic it. To be specific, it's very reminiscent of the military M4 with a quad rail. Now, granted, there's only 3 rails on here, not 4, but when you feel the gun and hold the gun, it feels just like a military M4 with their quad rail system. Now, this gun uses a true mil-spec buffer tube. That means that any mil-spec sized AR-15 stock will fit on this buffer tube. Many are available with adjustable length of pull, adjustable comb. The choices are unlimited. You can look online and see a million different stocks that you could put on this gun if you chose to do so. Now, even though I said this feels like an AR-15, it actually uses an AK-47 style grip. Now, granted, this is not a factory AK-47 grip, but it is designed to fit an AK-47, and any pistol grip that will fit an AK-47 or variants will fit on the Concept Lite. Now, the other major deviation, aside from the bolt action, from the AR-15 ergonomics is the safety. The safety is in the trigger guard. The Concept Lite has an all-new floating hammer system. It also has a humor regulator, and when you combine the two, what you end up with is a very efficient gun and very consistent velocities. On full power, the gun does have a stepped power adjuster with distinct notches at different power settings, but on full power, this 22 caliber version from a full fill gives me an average of about 45 shots on the reg, with about a 15-ish foot per second extreme spread. That's very good. You can take a look at this. This is an average shot string, 15-ish feet per second extreme spread, about 45 shots, and a standard deviation of about 4 feet per second. Now, don't forget this power adjuster. I'm going to mention this again in a little bit, and you'll see why. Now, I used the JSB 18 grain pellets for all of my testing, and this gun on full power with the JSB 18s averaged about 27 foot-pounds of energy. The trigger on the airgun is a nice 2-stage design. It's fully adjustable, and I tested several models right out of the box. They average about a 1.5 to a 2-pound trigger pull. The gun also has an enlarged bolt handle. They call it a tactical bolt handle, and it is very easy to use, nice and easy to find, and the bolt's fairly smooth. The gun also has a fully shrouded barrel, and it does help to keep the noise down. This 22 caliber isn't obnoxiously loud. It's not dead silent either, but it also has a threaded muzzle with 1/2 by 20 UNF threads, so attaching an accessory is as easy as removing the cosmetic ring and attaching anything with a 1/2 by 20 UNF threading. The gun ships with both a 10-shot rotary magazine in 22 caliber, and I believe 177 as well. I believe the 25 caliber, you lose a shot or two in there. But it also comes with a single shot tray. All of the models come with a single shot tray, which is a very nice feature. This gun also comes with a 3-year warranty. Now, the German-made barrel is slightly choked, and it is capable of wonderful accuracy. Like I said, I used the JSB 1813 pellets for my testing, and I discovered something profound during my accuracy testing. Now, I haven't shot every concept light in the world, but this particular version, does not like being on full power with the JSB 18 grain pellets. I must have shot a dozen 5-shot groups out at 50 yards, and on full power with the JSB 18 grain pellets, as you can see, I got average 5/8, maybe 3/4 inch groups. And while that's not terrible, that's not stellar either. But I had a happy accident and I shot it down off the reg, which reduced the velocity. All of a sudden, the gun is printing 1/4 inch groups at 50 yards, one after the other. So I tested it again with the power notch down on one setting, from full down one notch, and the gun just repeatedly printed nearly 1/4 inch groups at 50 yards. So if you get yourself a concept light, make sure you try out that power adjuster. Don't just assume everything's going to be best on full power. Accuracy, power. Whoops. Now, as you can see, I have this particular concept light outfitted with a bipod and a light on the right-hand side of the gun. This is my typical vermin setup. You typically, if I'm hunting a rat or garbage vermin, whatever it might be, at night, I always have a light on the gun and typically shoot from a bench off a bipod if possible. So I almost always add a bottom rail and a side rail, a right side rail to my gun. Now, if it's a gun I'm going to hunt with, I'm going to use a 2-point sling. I'll leave the left side rail on and attach a QD sling swivel or something like that so that I can attach the sling for walking around and so forth. And again, this is one of the major things that I like about this gun. It feels like an AR-15. It can be outfitted in many different ways. If you don't like the rails, take them off. It shoots good, it's light, it's handy, it's small. It can be adjusted to fit most any shooter. And swapping parts out, it can be adapted further. Its versatility is second to none. And the trigger's really nice out of the box. Again, fully adjustable, but nice enough out of the box. The shroud, like I said, does keep it pretty quiet. But if you want a truly stealthy tactical package, get yourself a moderator and this thing will be nearly silent. And I must stress again that if you buy one of these, make sure that you play with the power adjuster and see if your accuracy improves. It had a great effect for me, and therefore I would assume it might also for you. This gun, tuned right, is capable of stellar accuracy. And that's the biggest takeaway from all of this. This is a very accurate gun when you feed it the correct pellet and tune it correctly. If this gun suits your needs, check out bakerairguns.com. We have all calibers in stock. If you like the Aztec Emerald scopes, I have the first focal plane version on this one. It's my favorite scope that I'm currently personally using. We have these in stock as well. Check out Brocock's website for more on the gun. We have them in stock at Baker. I thank you for watching. Now you guys stay tuned, stay safe, and happy shooting.
Hi, I'm Dennis Baker with Baker Airguns. Thanks for stopping by. Click the link below.